Well, hello, Pooksters. How is everybody doing? Today, I'm gonna eat a mukbang. Actually, I'm doing a mukbang. I'm just gonna eat. This is a massive plate or bowl. It is a lot of vegetables, and it's actually all vegetables. So I'm still doing my, I'm off and on doing my vegan. This is a lot of starch and non-starchy. So I'm having a couple of small potatoes, which are at the bottom, a lot of broccoli and frozen. This is all like the broccoli and these vegetables are frozen or from frozen. They're peas, carrots, and what else are those? Yeah, peas, carrots, and corn. And then I made a cream gravy to go over it, which is what I'm kind of like mixing in here. And I have this stuff called Chickpeas. I pretty much put it on everything. It is extra. It's got a really good bam bam kick, you know, so I'm careful not to put too much because it's kind of salty, but also spicy. So how is everybody doing? I've got a lot to catch up on. So I kind of realized like I was doing this channel, changed it a little bit to be high carb, like a starch solution, diet friendly mukbang channel. And that's still kind of what I'm doing, but I'm just going to make this mukbang. So, and that may be pretty much all it will ever be. So the gravy that I made here has like a lot of pepper in it, so it's got a really good kick. It's a vegan gravy, but it's so good on anything. So anyhow, yeah, so what's been happening? If you're watching this, I want to know. Put in the comments, how have you been? What have you been up to? And it's so good to see you again. So let's get that out the way while I eat. I have so much to tell y'all. Where do I start? I guess I'll start about a year ago. Maybe that'll be kind of like helpful. Because I know I've had videos in the last year, but it wasn't really telling much about what's been going on in my life, I don't think. And if you're watching this, you probably didn't read or watch my old videos, so let's just do a recap. So, okay, so my sister passed away last August, which was unexpected and tough. And then in September, on the 3rd, I got engaged. Yep, that's right. You heard me if you didn't already know. I got engaged. So, just so you'll know, his name is Kelly. I met him in September. It would have been 4 years ago. And now it's like 5 years ago. So I'm talking about September 2021, okay? Obviously, I said yes. The guy's great. I just love him so much. So then we go on in October. I lose my job, which they had been telling me for like a couple of months, or actually, I think I knew like a year and 3 months before I actually got laid off that I was going to get laid off. It was just like, hey, we're going to lay you off, but we don't know when, and we'll tell you 90 days in advance. So that kind of sucked to have that looming over me, but it allowed me to save a lot of money, get my act together. I ramped up my reselling online so I could do that full time because I really didn't want to go back into the corporate world for working. So I wanted to make a go of it. I paid off my house. I had no debt. So I was pretty much set. So when it happened, I was ready. So we got major life changes between my sibling passing, I'm getting engaged, I'm losing my job, and now I kind of got to get my footing. And I have to plan a wedding. So it was a lot. And then we had decided we would make March the time we got married because we didn't want to rush it, but we also didn't want to do it during the winter. So we ended up settling on March. Towards the end of February, my brother passed away unexpectedly. So I guess just saying that there's been a lot happening, and there's really not been a lot of focus on me because it's just a lot happening. A whole lot of life changes happened in like 7 months' time. But anyway, I know it's not great, but we ended up getting through it all. I'm engaged, got married. There it is. Guess you might want to see it up close. I don't know if you can see it better, but anyway, so we got married. It's been great. Really good. You may notice a different background. Obviously we were going to live together, and we decided reluctantly, because I really liked my old house, that I would sell my house and just move in with him. Which is what I did. We went to Florida in April for our honeymoon. And I've been working on building a travel channel, so like to document our travels, because we met with a financial advisor and this house is almost paid off. So we had realized between the sale of the house, the money I've been saving, what I have in my retirement accounts, what he has in his retirement accounts, we can actually retire early. So we decided at the end of the year we're going to retire. And then we bought an RV, so we're gonna travel the US, and we thought we'd document it. That's it in a nutshell. If you want to follow the travel journey part of our life, you can see that on a channel we called Unhurried Days. And I'll put the YouTube link in the description. I'll also put the Instagram and Facebook links. It's pretty new. I put out some old videos from when I did some other travels and such, and now the ones that he and I have done, like going to Italy and that sort of stuff, is uploaded as well. So, gosh, sum that up pretty quick. Guess that's it for this video. You know, doing videos, I realized like I didn't have much drama in my life. And so the channel really, I felt like I quit doing videos because I felt like I didn't really have anything to say. But some of you weren't necessarily here for that. You were here for the food, or just want to know what was going on with me, not expecting drama in my life, maybe. I'm gonna be honest, this broccoli is overcooked. So here's the deal. I put it in the microwave with these frozen vegetables. All of them were frozen. And I was drying my hair. And it's a new microwave that's double the wattage that we had before. And it tripped the breaker. So I put it in an Instant Pot and it overcooked it, obviously. I only put it in there for a minute. Anyhow, it was pouring down rain. I didn't want to go out and reset it, the breaker. It's still good. Okay. At my wedding, my sister, Amy, you may or may not remember her from videos if you watched it, she caught my bouquet, and she is now engaged, and she's going to be getting married in the next week or so. Cool, huh? And the bouquet of mine that she caught, she's going to use in her wedding. But my wedding was pretty simple. It was at a church. And then we came here, like we have a big backyard and like a 30-foot patio. And there's like a body of water right at the back of the house. And we set up a tent and tables and chairs. And we had food brought in like from an Italian restaurant. And it was in March, so the wedding, like the day was perfect. Fortunately, there was no rain. It was beautiful. And he's like my best friend, you know, like this is going to be fun. So here's the deal. Like we're going to quit December 31st. I'm going to stop reselling. I do that full time now. He's going to stop working full time out of the house. And then neither one of us are going to work. We're going to take an income from our savings / retirement. And we're going to get in an RV and we're going to travel. We're also going to be doing some hiking. Believe it or not, this girl's going to have to get in shape. Especially since I don't hike much. Like we go to state parks and do some trails there, but the first official hike we're gonna do is probably gonna be the end of February, beginning of March, and it's gonna be the longest trail in Texas. It's called the Lone Star Trail or the Lone Star Hiking Trail, and it's in like 96 miles. It's almost 100 miles. So we'll be like backpacking with all of our tent and stuff. So it's not 100 miles in one day or in 3 days or in 8 days. Like we're just going to hike until I'm tired, which could be 2 or 3 hours. He's agreed to do it without being upset or worried that we're going to take forever. He doesn't care because we're going to be retired. We won't care. And his son lives close to the trail, so he might meet up with us and walk some of it with us, but also he can bring us more food if we run out of food. We'll see. So if you're interested in that journey, I'll try to do the mukbangs and give you an update on it, but if you're interested in the journey and you want to see like the actual trail footage and stuff, you should go to the link in the description to subscribe to the YouTube channel for channel name Unhurried Days. Because that's where we're going to document everything. Our trail hiking, our sightseeing, our life, you know. That clock drives me crazy. Anyway, so trying to think of what else. What did we leave out? Yeah, so I have another channel that used to be a vlog channel, but I turned it into like a reselling channel on YouTube. That one's doing pretty well, but I'm going to stop doing it when I stop reselling. So I might, if I keep up with these mukbangs the rest of the year, then I'll probably continue these on this channel. But the only other one will be active will be the Unhurried Days. That one's guaranteed to be around, so anyway. What else? A little more sprinkle of a chicka bam bam. I come up with a name every time. It's chicka licka bam bam. Yeah, I've been slightly unmotivated to work. And I sell on eBay. I have water, by the way. But if you don't list something for sale on eBay, then they kind of stop putting your stuff in the forefront. So if someone's looking for something, your stuff will be buried beneath everybody else's. So as a result, the sales slow down. So we were supposed to take Labor Day holiday and go camping somewhere, but it looked like 60% chance of rain. So I went ahead and canceled it. I didn't want to spend the money and the gas to get where we were going, excuse me, to be sitting, you know, stagnant somewhere because we can't get out because it's raining. So Kelly and I both had off, so we kind of putzed around, did some things here and there. But with him off, it was still a vacation night for me too, so neither one of us worked. And then I went to work, so that was like on a Thursday through a Tuesday. I went to work on a Wednesday, and then on a Thursday, Kelly's daughter had a baby last Christmas, so she's about 8 months old, and they asked me to babysit her, so I did Thursday through Sunday because of she had surgery, so her husband was going to be in the hospital with her and helping her recover, so that gave them time to get the surgery and settled in back at the house. I'm not used to little kids like that. And I'm just like, I realize like how chill I like it. Like, I'm so used to the quiet life, you know, and so she just squirms a lot. There's a lot of activity and it makes me so tired. I'm like, I don't know, 4 days was kind of a long time for me. So I love her to death. She's so stinking cute. And she's the kind of baby that I think she only cries like when she needs something. And there was one day where she was crying when I gave her everything she needed. I couldn't figure it out. I was about to lose my mind, if you want to know the truth. I called Kelly. I was like, I can't do this. This is too much. He was just laughing. I'm like, this is not funny. Your girl is hurting over here. And her mom had given us some Motrin because she said she had thrown up a few days before that. So I was like, well, maybe something's bothering her. So I gave her that, and within 30 minutes, 45 minutes, she was fine. Like that literally from, I don't know, 6 in the morning to 3 p.m. I struggled before I gave her anything. It's a real struggle, but man, she's so cute. Super adorable. I just got back from visiting my daughter. She's been dating somebody since last fall, and she wanted me to meet him. She's in the Dallas area. She's 26. That chicka-licka bam bam is getting bam bam. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was really nice. I enjoyed my visit. I went up there like on a Friday and came back Sunday. It was like a 5-hour drive one way. Keep trying to think if there's something else I was going to tell y'all. It'll come out because I got some more food. You get to watch this video ad-free, at least at the time of recording, because I have not posted videos. They demonetized my channel. Which is fine. What else, y'all? Yeah, so people say like when you retire, think in advance before you retire, like what are you going to do when you retire? Because a lot of people think retirement is the end goal, and when retirement gets there and they sit on the couch all the time, they end up just dying early because they don't have a purpose in life. Because there's only so many days you can leisurely wake up, have coffee, watch some TV, and do some random stuff, right? you got like, at some point, you're going to be like, now what? I thought that was good advice. I mean, I feel like I'm kind of retired because since last October, which is like, I don't know, almost a year now, like a month. In a month, it'll be a year. Less than a month, actually. October 1st was the day I was laid off. So almost a year ago, you know, I was working in the home anyway when I worked for the company, but now I just kind of roll out of bed when I want to, which is usually pretty early, just naturally. And then I go in the office and I work. But I have so much flexibility to take days off, go to the doctor, watch the baby, you know, that sort of thing because of it. So a lot of people are under the impression I don't even work, but I do. I have a job. So I kind of already feel the effects of retiring. And since I already had a foot in the door a year ago, I'm like just so ready to just stop. Like, and I have enough saved that I could do it. But the fourth quarter and reselling is like the busiest quarter. Like you have a lot of sales in the fourth quarter. And I've been waiting for that because I have a lot of inventory. And if I don't sell it by the end of the year, I'm going to have a garage sale and make nearly nothing, right? Plus, if you take you have to take a picture of the Chicka Bam Bam if you want to sell it. You have to look up historical sales to see what it's sold at to know what it's worth. And then so you put the photo, you create a draft listing, put the photo to it, and publish a listing. And then once you do sell it, then you got to package it, ship it, take it to the post office, you know? Like, for one item, there's a lot of work. So since I've already done all the work for the items that are there, I might as well go ahead and try to get them sold. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I have decided my hobbies, because I wanted to have hobbies. I love photography. So, excuse me, when we do our travels, I'm looking forward to taking photos of nature and whatever I get my eyes on. But one thing I kind of dabbled in, maybe a year ago or so, was drawing. I took an art class in high school. It was Art 101, and I learned a lot. I was actually like, wow, this can be something you learn. You're not just born with it. You can learn how to do it. I was super impressed then with what I was able to do, so I kind of said, let me look back into it and see what I could do. And then there's a guy on YouTube. He does hyper-realistic drawings. Ali Hadir, I think, is his name. And he has like a Udemy tutorial and teaches you to draw. And I enrolled in that, and I dabbled with it. And I was so happy. I was like, wow, I can't believe I drew that, you know. It wasn't like real expensive art. It was barely okay, right? I drew a banana, let's just say that. I mean, I thought maybe I could eat that banana. It looks so real. Anyway, I kind of got out of it. Because drawing, you need time to draw. Like, between work and any private time I had, drawing, like, I couldn't pursue it enough to stick with it. So I let it go. And then recently I picked it back up again. I found a Facebook group that's really good. People are very encouraging. So I started to draw again, and I'm just like, I cannot believe I'm doing this. This is amazing. My drawings aren't amazing, but I'm pretty impressed. Anyway, and I'm just using graphite pencils right now. I want to learn to do the colored pencils as well, but for now I'm just learning the sketching and stuff. And then the other hobby is reading. It would take me like years to finish a book because I would always try to read before bedtime and I got sleepy and fell asleep. And then I realized if I read it in the morning, I won't do that. And I don't. So I want to read more. And actually, we drove to Florida on our honeymoon. So we went to the Keys, which is even further. And our way back, it was like 3 days of 8-hour driving. So when I was writing, which was pretty much most of the time, I looked at my Kindle on my phone and read a book I'd picked up before and hadn't finished. So it got me back into reading. And this year, I think I've read 3 or 4 books. Shocker. So yeah, I want to be a reader and what do you call it, artist kind of thing. And we're going to join a gym, do a little bit of that. So we really just want our hobbies kind of to fill our time when we're not traveling. But we're planning to travel, and we plan to travel for like 2 or 3 months at a time. We're not talking about weekend travels once or twice a year. So it's going to be a journey, and we're going to take our cats with us. We have Chloe, which is my cat, and he has a cat named DC. She's like 6 years old. DC stands for damn cat. He named her. I didn't. Her and Chloe don't really get along. They just coexist. Okay. So, I mean, I don't know when I do another mukbang when I'll do it or what I'll say in it, but I think this kind of catches you up on everything. This was a lot of food, y'all. I've been eating it all too. If you do, click the link in the comments and join, or in the description or wherever I put it, and join my Unhurried Days channel. Let me know. Comment and I'll say hi back. We have 8 subscribers. You gotta start somewhere, right? And honestly, maybe it's telling. Maybe it's telling and maybe it's true. Like maybe it sucks, the channel. I don't know, but like those subscribers are not from our family or friends. And they know about the channel. Yeah, we know about it, but we're not going to subscribe to you because we don't care. So, I guess in a way it's good that we know the 8 subscribers. I mean, to be honest, I subscribed to my own channel, and so he did too, so there's really not that many people subscribed. And full. Push through. I feel like I'm forgetting to tell you something, but that's kind of like everything in a nutshell. I've been through a lot, and I'm just happy now for all of that life, good and bad, to be past me, so I can look forward to my future. It's good stuff. Okay. My shirt says, I'm here. What are your other 2 wishes? Anyway, I can't eat the rest of this. These are all vegetables. This is probably like no more than 300 calories in this whole bowl. It's crazy. Anyway, if you're interested in understanding like the diet or whatever, I'm not like, I don't fully eat the diet because I'm a person. But when I do, generally I try to stick to it. It's called the starch solution. You eat like high density foods like potatoes that have low calories like potatoes. So you fill up, but you're consuming less calories. So that's the way you lose weight. You take less calories in than you expend, and then you lose weight. That's how you do it. Also, does anyone know the answer to this question? If you do, please comment and let me know what it is, because I don't know. On my mukbangs, when I burp, every once in a while I get one person or bot or something that goes in and all they do is put a timestamp in my comments. And I'm like, what are they doing? When I click it, it takes me to the moment that I burp. Does anyone know what that's about? Why they do it? Is someone like literally just listening to the video and like flagging the timestamp of the burp? Like, was that a thing? I was just curious because sometimes it's like same person does it on multiple videos. Anyway, enough of that dilly. I hope y'all are doing well because I'm so excited to do this video. I hope I can do more. I'm not making any promises, but we'll see. And so I'm going to say goodbye now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Say hi to me in the comments. Be like, yo, Pookie, what's happening, hot stuff? Yeah, I'll take a compliment when I can get it. See y'all later. Bye.